Welcome back to Criminal Diesel, boys. It's that time of year again. We ordered some batteries for the good old mud cab that hasn't moved in about 2 weeks because I haven't bought batteries. So we bought batteries for it. Amazon said they came in. Bought them straight off of eBay.com. Look at that. Our mail lady's like 95 years old. Carrying the battery, probably not in her best interest. Let's see the other one. It's in the weeds. They had to, yeah, it's in the weeds. Jesus loves you. Okay. Handles were strong enough we could curl these bad boys. Do some push-ups right in the middle of the road, huh? We are getting the Mega all tuned up because boy, oh boy, do I have a big surprise for you guys today. I'm starting to sweat. I get my handy-dandy tool set out. Old mechanic special in here. As you can see, it's that time of year again. That time of year where all the batteries, the most expensive singular part on a vehicle, die and absolutely go to waste. It's a hefty bill if you guys know the diesel life like I do. Usually if one battery in the diesel is bad, the other battery is bad. Or at least it's gonna go bad soon. So we're just replacing both. Battery blanket! Guys, underestimate the power of the blue tools. I'll tell you what, these things get the job done right here, bud. Alrighty, let's see if the old girl starts. Forgot, this thing needs an oil change too. They'll get one after winter. Actually kind of nice to have this truck back on the road. I've been driving my red Dakota for like 2.5 full weeks. Didn't really have time for the good old motor cab. Back on the road, I'm excited to be using the heated steering wheel for about a week and a half before we put it away for the winter. A lot of plans for the motor cab, you know, rock lights, you know, wheels. Jesus, what? Okay, well, we got a lot of plans for the motor cab, but a little bit of a change of subject here. Was that thing for sale?
I think so.
You got act too. I did have a for sale sign in, right?
Sure did.
Completely illegal U-turn. Turning radius isn't very good on the big cab. It's actually not bad with 12 wides. It's actually pretty good. We might have just found a gem, boys. On this old back road. What do we got here? Woo! Oh, it is for sale. Are you kidding me? Hey, vende. What the hell does that mean? Missed a day in English class or something?
Spanish class, you mean?
Is it Spanish?
Yeah.
Vende?
That's Spanish.
Alright, I don't know if these people are gonna mind me filming in the driveway or not. Look at the patina. I wonder what this thing has been through.
Boy, pretty broads, breadwinner superstars, no facade, designer store inside the mall, going hard. Let them know that I'm a dog, live by the law, ball till I fall, entourage.
Set my drink here. I don't think it'll scratch the paint. So it's for sale. I don't know how much they want for it. Mirror's broken. Nice. Nothing wrong with a good old stack job. Thuggish. Well, the previous owner must have been a gangster. We're gonna mosey on up the driveway and see if they'll sell this old girl. Alright, hopefully the landowners didn't mind the burnout in the driveway. Wait and talk to them. She's ours. Welcome to Criminal Diesel's brand new build.
Another cup of that feel good feel tonight. Gonna turn this thing all the way up and sing until the morning light. Singing na 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 na. Singing na 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 na. Pour that 50-50 Jack and Coke. Then go ahead and roll it up and dump some gasoline up on that stack of wood and let it go. I'm trying to get loose as a goose. I'm trying to get lucky. Put a Dixie dime in my truck so we can get muddy. I'm leaving marks on my tail cause my truck's covered in brown. That paint job looking good with the weekend on my windshield. Behind the seat got the natty, my toolbox holding the grass. My eyes glued to her jeans, she got a big country ass. Put your hands up and pour another cup of that feel good feel tonight. I'm gonna turn this thing all the way up and sing until the morning light. Saying na 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 na. Saying na 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 na. Saying na 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 na
Oof. Oof. That hurts the resale value right there. Say venda my ass. We figured out a good old deal. I sold it to myself because I already own this. First and only person in the entire northeastern hemisphere that owns a pair of Yeezys and the first gen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She ain't perfect, but she's fine. Well, so she is perfect. Let's go take a test drive. Oh yeah. Alrighty. We're gonna take her up this back road here. Hopefully you can hear me over the exhaust stack sticking out of the bed here. All seriousness, guys, we've owned this truck. We've owned it for about 2 months now, I'd say. We've owned it for quite some time. I'm just gonna take you on this quick test drive, just because we gotta do it at some point. No manual transmission, non-existent. It's fine, it's all right. People always complain, oh, it's not a manual, it's not a manual, and then you talk to them in a separate conversation outside of everything, and you're like, oh yeah, I get tired of manuals after 2 weeks anyway, it's a pain in the ass to drive. Well, ain't gonna deal with it in this truck. Also not a 4-wheel drive. Now, most of you are gonna be like, oh, criminal diesel. Why why didn't you buy a 4-wheel drive first gen Cummins? Well, I'm gonna tell you one reason why. This thing ain't going off-road. Well, other than what we're doing right now. Okay, we're off the road now. Enough with the negative stuff. Okay, so now you know it's not a manual. It's not a manual. It's not 4-wheel drive. Why would you buy a first-gen Cummins? It's not either one of those two things. And my direct answer is, this is so far out of a daily driver, out of a reasonable build, out of any normality. We have currently in the collection, since we sold the D50, we have 6 trucks in the collection. 6. Why on God's green earth do you think it would be important for this thing to be a manual 4-wheel drive first-gen Cummins? Is it ideal? No, it's not ideal. It doesn't matter. This truck's not ideal. Having 6 trucks isn't ideal. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, I'm definitely not bragging because 4 of them don't even run. If I need a 4-wheel drive, if we're going off-roading, this is not the truck that we're going to be taking, I guarantee it. Anyway, enough with all that stuff. Just keep your opinions to yourself there. Watch me drive your dream truck, all right? We've had this truck for 2 months. We've done a couple minor fixes to it. We changed the oil because there were rumors that it hasn't been changed in like quite some time. So we changed the oil. We also fixed the windshield wipers. They are golden. They are ready to face any storm that God can throw at it. I've said God multiple times in this video. I don't mean to get religious. But Jesus, praise the Lord, we're in the first gen. Got so much torque that the pavement wrong go around. See? The pavement wrong. We own the first gen. No, this is not a drill. No, this is, yeah, I'm not lying to you guys anymore. We're not in a skit anymore, whatever. We own the first gen. And she looks great. A lot of people are gonna say these things are environmentally friendly, but I digress because it's been leaking oil in my grass over here, and the grass is growing. I'm so excited. I can't even, I don't even know. We've owned it for about 2 months, and I'm still just over the moon. Well, not literally. I mean, we're still on Earth, but the tailgate don't open. We haven't fixed everything, as you can see. Let me go way back, all right? Before we get into the actual truck, let me tell you about a story that once a 24-year-old once had, all right? If you guys don't know, it's basically Instagram famous first gen. It's been posted everywhere. The previous owner is, he's been a friend for a couple years, and he pulled up to the driveway. I was working on a truck that actually is pretty similar to good old the mega cab over there. I was working on a truck one good old day, and he pulled up to the garage in this truck. I got a picture, I'll put it right here. It had American Forces on it that is now owned by my good friend Dayton. He's in Tennessee, whatever. Ever since I seen it, I told him that day, this was literally like 2.5, 3 years ago now. I told him ever since that day, if he ever sold that truck, if I didn't buy it off of him, that I would probably never talk to him again. I know it has spray paint runs. Yes, I know it has rust on the roof. Yes, I know it has thuggish on the back windshield, even though
You're not a thug.
Yeah, I'm not a thug. I wish I was. That's why it says thuggish. It's not. You're not a full-blown thug. Anyway, we're gonna be replacing that decal, but you guys will see that in our video. Even though it has broken epoxy, caulked, electrical tape mirrors, I still love her. She's mine forever, unless you guys want, unless you guys do want to buy it and offer me a solid price for it. Yeah, it's staying right here. I don't want to get too much into the details, but let's just say it's a distraction truck to help the black truck retire for a little bit. I don't want to get too much into that because that's a whole ordeal. I might not even put that in the video. There's a lot of money involved in that. I can't really tell you much about this truck. There's not really anything to tell you about. It's got 152,000 miles on it. And I've put about 300 miles on it since I bought it, which honestly isn't bad. Nothing about this truck is perfect. Actually, the interior is probably the best part about this truck. I think the hood release doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Just had to pull a little bit harder. Alright, so it's got a Canon air filter, OG turbo, OG everything in here. It's not the best looking vehicle on the road. We will do some work to this truck over the course of time. So don't worry, don't get too involved in, oh my god, it's not perfect. Even though first gens aren't supposed to be perfect, this one is certainly not. It runs, idles, starts, absolutely flawless. Like this thing does. I mean, you guys probably know, if you're watching this video, you know how first gens are. It's just absolutely flawless. Don't care if it's cold, freezing, warm, wet, don't matter. We do plan on getting some wheels for before summer or spring, so we can actually drive this thing around without looking like we wear a straw hat. Absolute favorite part about this truck, other than actually running and driving, is the tailgate. Something about this tailgate, I have no idea. I don't know what it is. Even if by the off chance that we end up repainting this truck down the line, this tailgate is not getting repainted. This tailgate is staying exactly how it is. Turn it into like a bench or something. But I'm not saying that we're repainting it. I'm just saying if we do, that's not changing. We got a big old dent over here. Get that taken care of when the time comes. It should be pretty easy. Pop right out. Exhaust stack. A lot of opinions on the exhaust stack. The exhaust stack looks like it came stock on the truck, saying that it's all rusted and old school patina, whatever. But truth be told, it's not done very well. We'll end up redoing the stack without a doubt. Whether we keep this tip or not, I don't know. But as far as the whole exhaust setup goes, we're gonna be redoing it. I just don't like it. It's leaking soot everywhere and stuff, whatever. Rockers are pretty good. They're not, I don't think they're perfect, but they're good enough for me. The other side has a little bit of rust on it, but this side is actually pretty good. This is a 2-owner truck. Original story from this truck is that the old man that had it passed away, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't really know.
Shut the
I mean,
fuck
now
up.
that I own the truck, I mean, it worked out in my favor. But
But it's not going to your video.
his wife sold it on Craigslist, I think, and Logan went and picked it up, owned it for about 3 years, and now I told him, I literally like threatened him, like, if you don't sell that truck to me, we're gonna have issues. But he did. So it had a bullet antenna on it. Yeah, it doesn't have any antenna on it right now. It looks better like this than it did with the bullet antenna, because the bullet antenna was like facing sideways. New badges, these badges, as much as I want to keep them, we will keep them, but they're getting replaced. The overall theme for this truck is the absolute mintiest first gen you've ever seen with a patina paint job. Excuse the paint, and I'll excuse the rust, and I'll excuse all the chipping and spray paint runs and this and that and whatever. One thing that I cannot stand is the frame condition. Not that it's bad, not that it's rusted out or something, just heavy surface rust. You guys know how it goes. We are located in, like, right on the New York border, so this thing has seen New York multiple times during the winter, I'm sure. I'll show you guys. Just a lot of surface rust, no rot or nothing like that necessarily. Just stuff that we need to fix. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of videos in the future with this truck, obviously. I don't know if you're excited as I am, but I can tell you what, I'm pretty excited. That's it for now. We'll see you soon in the future.
Done?